chilling, Scott. We have no agenda, just chilling. We'll explore all day. I bet you're wondering, where is Sky? Sky's at the kids club enjoying her time, and I just decided to come back to the room. I thought it would be clean at this point, but I have a good hour before I need to start getting prepared for the spa appointment. I do have a spa appointment. There's a scalp massage in there. I'm probably gonna tell them like skip that. I don't want people in my hair. I have a moment to just kind of reflect and just be in silence. For a minute I went to the Cafe Cove. It was a cute little drinking area in the atrium, and it was quiet for a bit, and then people started coming in, and so it got a little louder, kind of hard to read. It's too much stimuli around. It's hard for me to like really concentrate. I'm reading, but I'm not comprehending. So I decided to just leave. I was good there for probably a good hour, just reading, probably a little bit more. And yeah, so I'm back in the room, just taking a moment to be grateful and thankful. I'm gonna actually journal, but the journal's on my phone, and the phone is recording at the moment. So yeah, I wanna journal. I kinda wanna look at the devotional a little bit, and that way to just kind of change my mindset or shift it a little bit for this morning. We started off a little bit rocky. I went to sleep with the TV on, so Sky woke up watching TV and assumed I was watching it with her. She just got to talking, and I was just like, time out, wait a minute. So I like silence. I like slow waking mornings, and that is not what happened this morning. So I was like, we finna reset. I turned the TV off, and I got a little bit of quiet for maybe a good 5 to 10 minutes. We had breakfast this morning. We actually got out to go and eat breakfast. It was edible. I had a yogurt parfait, I had French toast, and then I asked for coffee. The coffee that they gave me it tasted like espresso, like it was the grounds of coffee. It was really, really bitter. The guy came back and was like, hey, how's your coffee? Because he saw I didn't like drink much. He was like, okay, I'll bring you more. I apologize about that, because I'm sure somebody else complained. I don't complain to people who out here making my food. So some people have the liberty and don't think about that. I'm just like, I already understand you're going through some things. I'm just not gonna drink it and like look for other opportunities to have coffee or whatever. However, he brought more fresh coffee out, was way better. And what else I had? I had the scrambled eggs, bacon, and that was breakfast for me, pretty much. And then Sky had the Mickey waffles, which were very dry, with the creams and all that stuff. She wasn't too excited about it, and I don't blame her. So that was breakfast. And then, like I said, I went to the little cafe place, and Scott didn't want to sit there and read. And so she decided to go off to the Oceaneers Club. We had a whole talk about safety. We had a talk about where to meet up if you're not in the Oceaneers Club. Go back to the room. Don't give out your room. We had to talk about all of the things this morning. So I had her lead me like to the club, to the room, so she knows exactly where to go. Not only that, I showed her like points within the ship to actually look for if she finds herself kind of lost, don't know where she is, what to look at. She's pretty good with navigating a boat or a ship. This is her 4th ship she's been on, 3rd or 4th, one of them. But she kind of knows, you know, how to get around. She just has to learn this ship. Other than that, I'm gonna stop talking and get to journaling and devotioning, if that's even a thing. But I do want to kind of reset and start my day off the way that I had intended to this morning. Just didn't get a chance to, so I'm making time to do it now.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules.
So we just left the movies. Why are you looking like that? We just left the movies and I changed my mind, and I'm allowed to change my mind. So we was gonna sit there for 30 minutes or hang out for 30 minutes and then watch Guardians of the Galaxy at 5:30. However, dinner for us is at 6 o'clock. So I don't want to pass up going to dinner at this one place because I believe this is the only time we get to go to. Why am I looking so washed out? This is the only time I get to go to. We get to go to Animators Palate, and I don't want to miss out on that. So instead, we'll hang out in the room. They're showing Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 in the theater at 5:30 and 8:30. So it's a 2-hour movie, so it's gonna hold us over pretty much for the remainder of the night. So again, this is your last chance. If you're not going or you don't want to see the movie, you can go back to Animators Palette. But that's pretty much gonna be the rest of my day. After that, at 8:30, we're gonna get out of there about 10:30 ish. And I'm coming back home to get in the shower and get in the bed. So what you doing? I'll let you think on it. While we're waiting though, we got like 40 minutes before dinner. I'm not changing. It's casual basically. So I'm pretty much gonna wear we're wearing what we're wearing. And Sky has homework to do, so we'll use this time for her to do homework because she's had all day. So now we pouting because we got to do it now. So we'll do. Okay, not anymore. Great. So we'll do some homework, kill time, and then head to dinner. We will talk to y'all later. Anything to say? All right.
When I think you got clownfish in your tank, dude. Promise to be awesome. And whatever I hear, awesome.
Jump out and walk right here. I'm the king of the world!
That would be scary. Short line for Cinderella.
No, baby. This line is all the way back there. Chocolate.
Let's pretend this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real.
So good morning, everybody. It's a new day, and I am back from breakfast, obviously. Sky's not here, which is great. Excuse me, that is her watch. So this little girl got 2 jobs. Keep up with your watch and do your homework when it's time to do homework. Like I was saying, it's a brand new day. Sky's not here. She's at the Oceaneers Club. And why am I holding this thing? I wanted to show y'all this. So basically we'll be floating on the water all day today. It's a lot going on the ship, but honestly, it's not enough for me. I sound like I'm complaining, and I'm mightily complaining, just a little bit. So last night we had dinner at Animators Palate, and our dinner time is 6 p.m. every night. I didn't mind that time because I'm just like, great, let's get dinner over with so we can get on with the rest of the night's festivities. And we're walking to Animators Palate. I've never been down there, but there's this long hallway, and you're basically walking from one end of the ship to the next. So this long line of people are in front of us, and I'm like, I don't know what they're in line for. Maybe there's more shopping down this way. I don't know. And that's on me for not really truly exploring the ship as much as I should. I'm gonna try and get out to do that today. I'm walking down and it's just a long line of people in front of me and they're starting to slow up. Now, I don't do well when it comes to crowds, when it comes to lines. I'm like, I'm not standing in line to shop for nothing else. I'm just here to go get dinner. Nah, like that is the line to get into dinner. And they're passing out little white beds at the door and it's backing up the line. Not only that, but they need to know, like everybody has a table assignment and they need to know what table you're with. I'm walking and there was a stop up, a bottleneck. I keep walking. At this point, I'm cutting the line because I'm just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And Sky's like, Mom, you're cutting the line. I was like, hush. Because at this point, like, you're telling everybody that I cut the line. Of course, that made her feel uncomfortable. So I understand completely what that feels like. But at the same time, bruh, no, we ain't doing this. Showed us to our table. We sit down and it is just people everywhere. When I tell you, if I were to do, like, you got enough elbow room, but that's pretty much it. Your elbow room is also somebody like sliding past you to get to their table. It was just so many people, it nearly gave me an anxiety attack. Not only that, but hello, we stick out like a sore thumb. We are probably one of 3 or 4. I wouldn't even say 4. 4 is a stretch. One of 3 Black families on this cruise ship. We got people staring at us. It just adds on to the anxiety. They take our orders and the food comes out and I'm just like, Norwegian could never, okay? I wanted a steak. They were like, no, the steak's a little dry. Get the tenderloin. Got the tenderloin. I needed A1 steak sauce. Like, it still wasn't hitting like it should have been hitting. But girl, I don't like it. It's almost like herding cattle though. I knew there was gonna be lines for like, you know, little things, but everything, I might be party pooping it for Sky. I'm not standing in line for 30 minutes, losing 30 minutes just to take a picture with Minnie. The thing is, I try to like let her know, like, hey, these are the showings they're having today. The people who are gonna be out. Do you hear anybody you want to see today? We'll get a picture that way. She said no. I said, all right, cool. We ain't got nothing to worry about. But you see them out there, and you want to change your mind. No, we're not doing it. It's not to be an asshole. It's like we're planning around this. That way we can make time to get to the area, get our picture and go. But if we haven't done that and you want to do it now and the line is like 20 minutes long, I'm sorry, I'm not standing for no 20 minutes to take a picture. You can get a picture from the balcony, straight up. Me being myself and being a planner and wanting to like make the most out of the trip without spending most of my time waiting in queues, I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm getting a little seasick, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm getting a little dizzy right now. The ship is kind of waiting back and forth and I'm starting to feel it. So today might be a little bit of a horizontal day for me, just so I can like, and I guess I need to take notes of this because I don't realize the C days are the days that I'm really like feeling it. If you're active enough, you probably won't feel it, but because I'm stationary right now, that's all I'm feeling. This morning, we went to the Enchanted Garden for breakfast. It's a beautiful scenery, a beautiful environment. The service was great. The food was mediocre. I got French toast because I got it yesterday, which was delicious yesterday. It was hot, it was right off the stove. Today, it was lukewarm. I got those instant eggs again, the dried out bacon again. Hash browns were good. It was mediocre. It took them a minute to bring out the coffee. The coffee was watered down. Like, I was just ugh. And then they give you these little teacups, bro, like these little cups, and they hold a good half of a cup of tea or coffee. I'm just realizing the things that I look for in a good cruise. One is constant childcare, which this is not always the thing with Norwegian. Great food, absolutely, hands down, good food. Shows. So for the majority of today, there will be character sightings, pictures, and then there's like little trivias here and there. There's a karaoke thing. These are repeat activities too from like earlier this week. There's a couple of new things happening. There's the diaper dash happening, a family game show happening. So we'll go to that as well. But for the most part, majority of the day, there will be character sightings and movies playing. You got movies playing up on the deck, outside. You got movies playing in both theaters, which are really nice. So we'll catch one of the movies, which is The Little Mermaid, the latest one. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up the day, which is a little disappointing because I wanted to go to another show, like a good show. And last night they did have a juggler come out. I'm like, you mean to tell me y'all gonna bring all these people together to watch somebody juggle? Bruh, like, let's see another Disney production. I'm gonna get back to reading my book. By the way, because the coffee wasn't as good, I was kind of forced to buy a $7 cup of coffee, which was really good. Good quality coffee. Other than that, I'm gonna read this book. There's a spa raffle at 11 today, so I'm gonna catch that. And then 1 o'clock, we'll catch The Little Mermaid. So y'all, I will see y'all when we see you.
Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm so low. Watching reruns of the same shows, almost every party I'm a no-show. Even with green lights I don't go. Never been sure, no I don't know. How does everybody else let go of the ego? Don't go out nearly as much as I should. Barely know the way around my neighbor.
I'm still in the room. I have not left since y'all last saw me. Yeah, I'm not feeling too well. I forget. I'm like, ooh, 2 days on the sea. Great. Those are days we can definitely max out exploring the boat. Lies. Absolute lies, girl. I'm still here. I changed into some more comfortable clothing. And just, I'm gonna be here for a minute. I'm probably gonna get up around about 12:30 to get dressed and go see Sky or go get her. I missed the raffle for sure. And we'll go to the movie and see Little Mermaid and then catch lunch. And that's probably gonna be like the highlight of our day. We get dressed up tonight for dinner too, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm still here because I'm feeling quite nauseous, headache, all that jazz. By the way, I have not done my devotion this morning, so I'm gonna make time to do that before I leave. Devotional and writing a grateful list. I didn't get up early enough to go to the gym this morning. I really want to start back doing that. I'm just not sure what day this week I'll do.
I feel no good, not living life like I know I could, like I know I could, like I know I should, like I know I could, like I know I could, like I could, if you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah. I spent so much time daydreaming, so now I don't know how I'm feeling. Don't know who's the real me.
It's the top of the hour right now. We're about to get dressed for formal dinner. I'm really not hungry, but we're gonna go anyways. I literally had a very late lunch and we ordered delivery room service. I would have did room service for dinner too, but this is really our only opportunity to kind of dress up and do dinner. I'm not looking forward to being in a crowd of people, but that is just the experience here, I guess. Well, we'll get dressed and get ready to head out.
Let's take this show on the road. Same-ish, different day. I'll be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4.
My bad, y'all. My camera died and we didn't want to be late, so we headed out the room about 30 minutes early, and a couple hundred other families thought to do the same. Luckily, the seating process this time around was quicker than before. We had a tomato soup for an appetizer, which was not so bad, and Scott chose the pasta again. I had a scallop and rice dish, which was honestly the best dish they had on the menu. Our table mates had chicken that looked pretty good, so I asked the server if we could actually try it too. Nah, bruh. This little icon right here is Disney on Demand.
And that's where you find all.
Pick your movies, and voila, magic.
Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm solo. Watching reruns of the same shows. Almost every party I'm a no-show. Even with green lights I don't go. Never been sure, no I don't know. How does everybody else let go of the ego? Don't go out nearly as much as I should. Barely know the way around my neighborhood. I'm ruminating, I feel no good. Not living life like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I know I should. Like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I could if you would show me.
Hey y'all, I'm back in the room. Excitement got the best of me. The last you saw was the silent dance party. There was not a big turnout, which is pretty still consistent with the amount of participation in like the sideline activities. I think the silent dance party was fun. It could have been better just with participation, but me and Sky made the most of it. I actually joined a WhatsApp group with the crew, some of the people who came in on this cruise. And so I saw a message pop up about Beauty and the Beast. I'm thinking Beauty and the Beast was gonna be like the actual movie, but as I like played around a little bit more in the app, there's a little blurb about the actual show. And so it was actually a live action play, and I was like, oh crap, let me go see that. So we left the silent party, the dance party, a little bit early, and Sky was like, well, I don't really want to see, you know, Beauty and the Beast, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Oceaneers Club. So that's where she is. I told her to be back home by 10, which feels really good. So she should be coming home, I would say, within the next 30 minutes or so. So the thing is, I left Beauty and the Beast a little bit early. It's still playing. But I decided to cut it short, go back to the room, and get my Tervis cup. Girl, I got me a good refill. So I got me some soda pop in here. And I got me a refill of popcorn in this thing, and this is gonna be my midnight snack while I watch on TV Cruella. That is so far my favorite movie by Disney. It was Coco, now Cruella. Maleficent is also another. Aladdin is also.
Let's pretend this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious.